All right, Andy, here's where we started at. The one on the right here. You can see you're really sitting down, too much knee bend. Okay, if I were to draw a line from the back of the arm down to the ground, that's your balance point. You want your knees just right on top of that. In result, what happens is your takeaway will then go more around, not up. So you're going around the body. So the club right now is get behind your hand. So there's a lot of compensation going on here just to square that club face up. You made up for it up here at the top of your swing. I like how the left arm is in line with your shoulders, but the shoulders is a little too flat, but that's for another lesson. But as you go into your transition, it gets a little steep right in here. So I'm going to remove those lines so you can see how this club is really way above, coming straight down. You're in a bad position, so it's a steep position. So you're either going to pull left or leave the face open, and the ball's going to curve a little to the right, or leave the face open and it goes dead right. Now, so what we did was the drill was basically give you this little, the mirror and this align or this a noodle here to keep you on plane. So if I go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and put a circle around your hands, you want a club in front of your body. I mean, that's a little high going up, but that's the idea that you want to try to create. All right, and then more of an in to out. This is an exaggerated motion that you're working on. Now, I go ahead and I move this out of the way. So then we get you set up. Now, I'm going to remove the plane line here and go ahead and, so we improve the setup from the behind your arms. All right, so we get soften up the knees a little bit. Your knees are a little bit beyond that line. So, try to get your weight not onto the toes as much. But one thing, so we're working on your posture is a key thing, which also helps set up your shoulder alignment. Now, so here we are without the noodle. So now you just rotate the club up. Now, this is pretty good. I'll take this versus the one that you did. I like to see the club maybe a little bit more in and closer to that line, and the hands a little bit more into that line. Again, we got 2 more lessons to work on. But really good at the top. But what's going to happen is watch your transition now. And I'm going to put it right about there. And then I'm going to move yours just a little bit more. So you can see the difference between the golf club coming down. This is coming a little bit more shallower. Ideally, eventually, as we learn to control the lower body a little bit, and we're going to try to flatten that club out just a little bit more, but I will take this one here. So in the end, it's a huge improvement just by using that noodle for your plane angle, which is set on your 7 iron. It's the same when you're using a driver. Obviously, the driver's a little longer, a little flatter. Now, this impact bag I have here is to get you to swing that club more to the right. And obviously you're catching it on the toe right here. Again, there's other things that we got to work on, but for starters, this is what I want to look for. I want to get the club on a better takeaway going back. That will give you a better chance to get that club a little bit more on the inside. Kind of work on that and just for about a couple days or a couple hours. Like I said, do 100 swings a day if you possibly could, if not 50. Anything just in reference to the backswing. The takeaway in the backswing is where I want to see it at. And then we'll get together and we'll kind of evaluate it, and then we'll dig into it a little bit more deeper. So just give me a text or an email on what other days that you're available, and we can get together and make some other improvements on this. Thanks for coming out.